the Yoda Soda Creations podcast, where we're into the business of movies and TV of recent.
Yep. Sunday show. Next weekend will also be a Sunday because, wedding season has begun. Yeah. Quite a week. So, yeah, Monday. Was this past Monday? I think so. Or wait, I don't remember. I may or may not have done the whole waking up early thing to get a Magic the Gathering thing. I kind of lost track of time. Like, that was either this Monday or last Monday, one of the two. Yeah, I recorded some Minecraft videos. That's good. Did work. That was pretty normal. I, of course, did the wedding yesterday. Got back at like almost midnight. Despite most of the people leaving right around 10, I still had to wait for the planners to pack everything up. And then today I actually recorded the first episode of Pokemon Pearl, primarily just like the whole, hey, create a character tutorial, yada 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 stuff. This Pearl will be a lot shorter of a playthrough than Diamond because I already have most of the Pokemon, and I'll be basically fast forwarding through most of the in-between routes as far as like the normal episodes go. I mean, I'm still going to be playing, give or take, the same amount of Pokemon, but for normal episodes, it'll be a lot shorter. Been watching Zeldathon today. That's been nice. Because you had like week 2 of charity gaming marathons. Part 1. Part 2 is this winter. But yeah, it's been okay. Yeah. Other than that, it's been kind of quiet. Like, not too much has been going on. Really, I will say, like, just feeling a little bit off today. Like, just like minor sinusy, and it's like I just feels a little bit warm today, or humid, or something. I don't know. I just feel like a little bit off, but like for the most part, I'm fine. Just gonna try to keep hydrated and all that. Yeah. Anything else? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was just like did some Minecraft, Pokemon extra work. And tomorrow I'll be getting some more Magic the Gathering stuff, but this time it's for charity, so there's no rush. It's print to order. So yay! No immediate time limit. Yes, yeah. The time limit, however, is like a few weeks from now, because yeah, Magic Amsterdam just wrapped up today, and they announced a whole bunch of new stuff, including upcoming secret lairs. Like, got a Stardew Valley thing, secret lair coming out. I think at the end of the month. It was the end of this month. No, I think that Stardew Valley was this month. The Marvel stuff is next month. But there also is like a Lo-Fi Girl secret lair thing as well next month. But the main thing on, I believe, August 10th is the Hatsune Miku Secret Lair deck. I'm gonna need to have like a dozen browser windows open to even have a chance of getting this thing. Because the last Secret Lair deck sold out in a half hour. And that was just goblins. It's like, if I'm gonna have a chance of getting this thing, I'm gonna need the power of God and anime on my side. as they say. And again, like 12 different browser windows across several devices. Well, yeah, that'll be fun. Thankfully, I pulled the phone. It just cross-reference my calendar. Like, please do not let that be a wedding weekend. Scrolling. It is okay. Yeah, I get the 1 week off, and then it's like 2 more wedding weekends, and then ever free, followed by the week where I'm house sitting. This is gonna be a long month. Yeah, just future stuff. Anyway, I think that's basically it for my week. Like I said, a few things, but generally uneventful aside from like extra work. So, how was your week?
So Monday, Wednesday, make up for a couple of things, thankfully. There's been a large bunch of purchases. Let me just get my Twitch in. I have to message this weekly because it's like for the rest of the month it's gonna be late dates every Thursday. just might manage to get past that though, and weekly stuff. I have to get back and pack before and run it in page which it's going to be a Eric Portland release today. It's for last month's epic release or best, but it's really standard. It's really of some younger days though, so wasn't a total waste. And also managed to do for extra buses in transit, so just managed and thankfully managed to get this first to that problems.
Okay.
And same was catching up on a few things. Sheets up, I managed to get it finished a little quicker this time, and other stuff they shot until Sunday. Thankfully without problems. So I think she'll leave it alone for the time being until activity starts picking up again. the best. So, let's maybe that's a good price, but we'll see.
Okay then. Yeah, just anyway. Yeah, our okay then. Sorry, like I said, I'm just like, man, like okay, just gather my gather my brain together. It's like okay, get a working sentence together. We continue on our Pokemon journey with the second of the Starter trilogy with Charmander the Stray Pokemon. So, Ash and crew are still lost, but it's like, okay, so the map says we're nowhere, but it says like, over here is like, okay, there's a Pokemon Center there that's by this route that should take us to Vermilion City. Like, okay, yeah, like, surely there's no way this will go wrong. That's like, and here I'm thinking like, can't you just like, I don't know, have Pidgeotto fly Pikachu up a good distance upwards, you know, get a good overview of the general surrounding area, you know, see if they can't see, you know, hey, there's a, you know, place over in that direction. Probably would have helped them a lot. So at this point, but anyway, so they're going along, and they find this Charmander. It's like, oh wow, Charmander! Wow, it is not doing too hot. Uh, yeah, what if we should try to catch it? So they try to catch it. It's like, no. So Pikachu talks to it for a bit, and this charade. It's like they work on like, oh, okay, so he's waiting for his trainer here. So like, okay, so he belongs to someone else, so we should just let him be. Like, I mean, yeah, he's not too hot, but we're sure his trainer will come get him soon. So they go on their way, and as they're going, it starts raining. So they get to this Pokemon, they get to the Pokemon Center that was listed on the map near the route that they need to get to. So they get in, he cozy, he gets some soup, and they overhear this other trainer, Damien, be like, with his friends, like, oh yeah, I had a Pikachu, not Pikachu, God, what are you doing? I had a Charmander, but it was so weak. So I just left it on a rock, told I was told back for it. What an idiot. And yeah, in this case, Brock's the one that's about to throw hands, because, yeah, he basically, okay, you go back out there and get it. It's raining, it's the Charmander, if its tail fin goes out, it will die. And actually, they actually do say die here. Like, are we allowed to say that? Like, Brock, ixnay on the die, eh? This is a children's show. Like, it's not gonna die, it's gonna, like, I don't know, fall into some sort of shadow realm or something. Which is weird, because I usually thought that was mainly meant for people who lost children's card games, but hey, what do I know? But they rush out there. Charmander is really not doing very great. Oh yeah, Nurse Droid broke up the fight. But they get Charmander back to the Pokemon Center, and Nurse Droid's like, "How can you do this? Like, it's not our Charmander. Damien's the one who left it out there. Like, oh, we really need to get this thing healthy." It says, like, "Okay, just let me handle it." So the night goes on, and thankfully Charmander's doing okay. However, next morning, Charmander's missing. So they figured, like, okay, yeah, probably went to go back to the rock to wait for Damien again. Like, Charmander does technically still have a trainer, so there's really not much we can do about it here. As much as we hate to do this, we should probably just go on our way. So they start going. Enter Team Rocket. They have a new machine, and it will drill a hole. Yeah, they're still doing the whole pit traps thing. That is a very good pit trap. Like, they were worried for a bit that it was too strong, and it was like, it wouldn't, do its whole pit trap thing, but it did. So they were able to get Pikachu using rubber suits and a rubber balloon gun capture device thing. Like, haha! And I'm like, Ash, you have a Pidgeotto. Another Pokemon dies, like, couldn't you just, Okay, to be fair, Ash was standing on the other two. But it's like, it's Team Rocket, they're always behind this. Like, send out some Pokemon. But it's fine, Charmander shows up, and it's like, yeah, let that Pikachu go. And, blast them with flame. It's like, okay, yeah, rubber suit's great for Pikachu, not so great for against the flamethrower. Okay, we're just gonna run off. No, they did not. Okay, they did not properly blast off this time. But, yeah, Team Rocket was defeated. However, Damien sees this, and it's like, oh, wow, that was great, Charmander. Wow, I'm glad to have you back. And you got so strong without me having to actually do anything. Like, I mean, yeah, I was totally gonna, ditch you, but, like, I haven't seen what you can do. Like, yeah, I'm willing to have you, as long as you, keep this up and all that. And Charmander's just like, looking at Damien, looking at Ash, your friends, looking at Damien. No. So the thing's just like, no, you will get back in the Pokeball. So he tosses the Pokeball. It's like, shouldn't have just, did the whole recall beam thing. But anyway, he tosses the Pokeball, Charmander smacks it back. He tries to crush Charmander a bunch of the Pokeballs. That's like, yeah, you know what, screw this, I'm a blasting. And so, yay, Damien's defeated, and Charmander decides to go along with Ash. Like, Ash has a brand new friend, and, like, arguably one of his most popular Pokemon. That's giving him 2 of the 3 Kanto starters. Yeah, a good episode. This is the beginning of a trend of So it's with Ash catching the fire types of a region. Usually they're either abused or abandoned. We would actually see this kind of similar thing happen in the Sinnoh region. I think it was Sinnoh region with Hull. It's like, oh yeah, Chimchar is too weak. I don't want him anymore. Of course, in that series, Paul actually recurring characters. So, yeah. Whereas Damien, he's the one and done. In fact, in the reboot films, he got replaced entirely. Yeah, it's like a good episode. The Team Rocket was kind of tacked on there at the end for a bit, but like, hey, like it showed that okay, yeah, Charmander was still in the area. It's like so what was going on. It's like okay, yeah, I better intervene here because like again, they did me a favor. I may as well pay it back, you know. Plus, kidnapping Pokemon not really good thing. Another thing, like, wait, so the rock was in the opposite direction. So, like, at some point that day, Charmander just like, maybe Damien isn't coming back for me. Maybe I should, see about following those other guys, see what their deal is, maybe see about joining up with them. Because like, by all means, Charmander should not have been there if he had actually, properly gone back to wait on that lock. Either that or he was just out for a walk. Yeah, like, good episode. And, yeah, next week we will complete the trio. Well, we get, I'm not sure if it's a rare instance, but we do get an instance of Brock being the one to be like, okay, I really want to punch this guy. I'm not going to punch this guy because I'm supposed to be well, maybe not adult here, but like the mature one of this group. But like, I really want to punch this guy. Like, usually it's Ash that's the one. Usually it's Ash that's the one that's about to throw hands. So, what were your thoughts?
Wild's Furio. Surprising they were a bit selective this time around.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Team Rocket's whole machine thing. Like, okay, it's in a transformation thing. It's a drill. It's like, okay, I admit when the drill poked out, And for a moment there, instead of playing the boss music from Sonic 2, it's the Emerald Hill boss. But yeah, it's like, yeah, still early series Pokemon, so they haven't exactly started really going all out on the mechs and stuff. It's funny that Meowth was like, okay, what do we got this time? What do you mean it's another hole? Of course, James pitches in like, hey, we'll be sure to remember where it is this time. I was like, don't worry, Meowth, we're not gonna fall in our own trap again. And to be fair, it did work. They just could have foreseen, a Charmander showing up.
Excuse me, just keep up with the luck we spent. Type of thing where captures aren't always easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll admit it. I did also kind of sing along with the Poke Rap. It's like, it's just so catchy, you just can't help it. Like, whoever thought of doing that was a genius.
Character question for this episode, so we got a bit interesting. What's wrong with that? I thought that was going to take a certain direction. It's seen a couple times before, but of course, we're cliche again, but it's understandable though.
Yeah. Then.
And of course, the image found a way to heal the argument, so the tech comes later. Some variation of the formula this around. And so whether we have a willing character somewhere as opposed to execution goes, what is often temporarily capacity for that character process.
Yeah.
Even if the just hope you expect into resurface again. So next one, goes on nicely.
Oh, bad. Oh. Got this week's spreadsheet set up. And, yeah, there were quite a few interesting stories this week. We'll get to that. Okay. The machine engineer warns RAM prices are still rising. Honestly, all computer parts are still rising because screw AI. So Slay the Spire 2 beta patch adds new epoch art and more. I, I do want to get Slay the Spire 2 at some point. I really hope that it has mod support, because like that really extended the playtime I had with Slay the Spire 1. Mind you, I never actually really beat Slay the Spire 1 vanilla, but I played a lot of it. In fact, during my Las Vegas trip, I actually was on my Steam Deck a lot playing it. It's just a fun game. Marvel's Wolverine gets a brutal new trailer ahead of launch. PlayStation Plus game catalog gets 9 games in July. Okay, what 9 games? Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Rise of the Ronin, Firefighting Simulator, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reader's Rewind, Dying Light, Citizen Sleeper 2, Snow Brothers Wonderland, Psyops, and Indigo Prophecy. a new Sun and Rain team could change the Pokemon Champions meta. And it feels like metas are changing like every month or so we'll see. Emerald's early access launch, 1047 games as more layoffs. Always with the layoffs. Obsidian director slams misinformation from folks running their mouths. Yeah, people do be like that. Okay, got some anime announcements. Even the student council has its holes and maybe feels more cast. I'm dating a dark summoner anime's teaser reveals more staff. Video reveals more staff. Kaiju girl Carmelise, the exiled heavy knight, knows how to game the system. More anime reveal. More anime reveal English subcasts and debuts. Yuruzukan anime's teaser reveals cast and staff. From Far Away TV anime's teaser video reveals main cast and staff members and October 4th debut. And Akiyama's Noah Senpai Tomodachi gets TV anime. The Eternal Fool's Words of Wisdom anime reveals teaser, cast, staff, and January 2027 debut. Crunchyroll reveals English dub casts for new seasons of Mushoku Tensei, 100 Girlfriends, and You and I Are Polar Opposites. Jump Magazine apologizes to fans unable to buy issue with the Blue Box finale due to a particular One Piece card that was included, aka the scalpers bought up all the magazines so they could sell the card for profit. It's scalpers. People can't even get magazines due to them. Yeesh. Sequel work to Fake Khalid Liner Tourism Ilya Nameless Girl film to reveal new details on July 20th. Oh, so tomorrow. Yay! So probably I guess it's a 10th, like a 10th anniversary thing. So I mean, it's part of the Fate franchise. That series is never gonna die. So yeah. Musume, Pretty Derby franchise's world tour concert performance comes to Los Angeles on October 22nd and 23rd. Perhaps one day it'll have a more widespread U.S. showing, But first global concert series, so start off slow. Digimon franchise gets Digimon Eggs manga on October 3rd. Oh boy, this one pissed off everyone. And it's related to Sony. Crunchyroll stores have become exclusive to Mega and Ultimate fan tiers in August. That's right. Want to buy from the Crunchyroll store? Pay up. They're also ending discount benefits for those membership tiers as well when it switches over. So not only do you have to pay to get to buy their stuff, but you're not even getting the discount anymore either. I have no idea what they're drinking over at Sony, but they really need to get rid of it. Pretty Party Going Overboard game heads west, so I think it's like It's a party game from the Disguise series. So actually, they've been branching out lately. Like they've done like a kind of they have a demo out for like a Dynasty Warriors style game as well. So yeah, they've definitely been branching out as of late. So hopefully this goes well for them. Because like I've been a fan of the franchise for a while. Final Fantasy 14 game's mobile version to end service in China on September 30th. A new Little Pony animated series is officially coming in 2027. Whether or not it's like some sort of reboot of Gen 4, we don't quite know yet. People are guessing it will just because Gen 4 sold really well and they still want to, cash in on that. Something beating a dead horse.
That's too much Lord Fast is apparently involved.
Yeah. Like, I mean, they can nostalgia bait with Gen 4 stuff all the way we want, but if they're not actually going to put the actual care into it, it's just gonna end up sucking. Like, okay, I'll admit it, Gen 5 wasn't exactly the best. Like, they tried to what they were giving, but it's really clear that the higher ups just did not care. Michael Bagdasarian, son of Ross Bagdasarian Jr., says Alvin and the Chipmunks will not become influencers, confirms no AI is being used, and says the recently shared headshot was never meant to represent Alvin's final design. Well, good on them, I suppose. Ooh, European Animation is getting its own sustainability certification. A program called An Impact is testing a certification system that will allow animation studios to prove they're producing projects in an environmentally responsible way. Steven Universe, Lars of the Stars is still in the works at Cartoon Network Studios, according to President Sam Register. He describes the production as a way to bring original creators and make them tell a story in an existing universe that we haven't seen before. The Adventure Time movie is also still in the works. The film was announced in 2024, and Register saw enthusiasm with how the project was going so far. The first trailer for the animated short film Reverie Train has been released. The 7-minute labor of love was animated entirely on paper and produced by Blue Eye Animation Studios. Brickcraft has officially revealed new licensed building sets based on Beavis and Butthead. Because, yeah, when I think building bricks, I think Beavis and Butthead. First trailer for the final season of the Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, has been released, premiering on July 29th on Disney+. The Chartman reveals Wanda's hair in the Fairly Odd Parents was originally blue. Quote, when I started making the show, I made Timmy's bedroom blue, so her blue hair against the blue wall didn't stand out too much, so I turned it pink. Jim Parsons said he wouldn't return as Sheldon ever again in a major way. Quote, I wouldn't do that again for any amount of money. It was stressful and miserable at times. I made myself miserable. Helen says he can't imagine anyone playing Iron Man and Wolverine other than Robert Downey Jr. and Hugh Jackman. But there's only a few characters in our industry where it's like, just let them be. J.K. Simmons says the audition process to be cast as the yellow M&M was ridiculous. Quote, I was like, so I'm going to read for red M&M. And the casting director was like, oh, no. I think you're more of a yellow M&M. We really went back and forth like we were talking about, am I going to play Mitch or Stanley in Streetcar Named Desire? The dolphins that were in the Odyssey just happened to appear on accident and were filmed anyway. I can just imagine now. Like, oh, Steve, look, I filmed a movie. Let's photobomb them. Yeah. Christopher Nolan says it will be at least 3 years before his next film releases. Quote, it definitely hit the limits of my own stamina and everybody's stamina, I think. I mean, it's the Odyssey. Of course it should be difficult. And Parsons has clarified that A24 holds the rights to any future Backwoods films or TV show that he plans to develop. He adds that he doesn't support their AI deal with Google, which will not cross over with any of his future projects. Then you look at the Hulk in Spider-Man Brand New Day, quote, no banner, only Hulk. Got a new poster for Idiots starring Dave Franco, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and Mason Thames. The film follows two unqualified bozos who are hired to transfer a rich kid to rehab, but the gig quickly turns into mayhem. In theaters, August 28th. Remasters for Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas are officially in the works. Fallout 5 is in pre-production. Matt Davis reveals that they shot the Odyssey chronologically, so filming the final scene was very emotional. Quote, for months and months I had typed the final scene into my phone and I just carried it around, not on set because there's no phones on set. Kratos will officially be recast for the live-action God of War series. Ryan Hurst suffered a major injury on set, and producers have decided to recast rather than wait for him to recover. Filming may not resume until 2027. Got the first teaser for a new Looney Tunes short film, Daffy Season. The short film follows Daffy, whose world turns into a nightmare after Elmer gets too immersed in watching football instead of hunting. In theaters this November with The Cat in the Hat. Steven Wecker will be the new editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics, replacing C.B. Cebulski. The company is also relocating its publishing operations from New York to LA after 90 years. Introducing East Coast Avengers #1. Yeah, I actually talked to my dad about that one, and like he pointed out that they will never move Spider-Man from New York for one reason alone. If he was in any other city, he wouldn't be able to swing around nearly as well due to a lack of tall buildings. When filming the Trojan horse scene for the Odyssey, John Bernthal was in the horse partially submerged in ice-cold water and shivering. No one suggested pulling him out until Bernthal said, quote, "You ain't breaking me, Chris. There's nothing you can do to break me." Hasbro will produce toys based on the live-action Legend of Zelda movie. The first reveals of the 3 6-inch scale figures will happen at San Diego Comic-Con next week. Ooh. Legend of Zelda Secret Lair when? Or an entire set. That would be cool. But then again, they usually plan those things out 2 years in advance and stuff. Like, we wouldn't get that till at least, like, 2028, 2029. Matt Damon reacts to Tom Holland saying that he's never watched The Matrix. Quote, "Are you effing kidding me? I'm so jealous to see that for the first time. I wonder if it'll feel as groundbreaking to you as so much has been subsequently based on it." Jimmy Tatro will officially star as Gorilla Grodd in the Jimmy Olsen series. The series is described as a true crime documentary series set in the DC universe with Jimmy Olsen hosting. Zach Cregger's Resident Evil will reportedly have a runtime of 1 hour and 35 minutes. Avatar and Last Airbender will be released in select theaters in New York and LA on July 24th for 1 week. This is in order to qualify the film for award season. Wow. It's like, not because, like, oh yeah, the fans will love it. No, it's like, oh yeah, like, yeah, give it a chance to get us an award. Yeah. Who cares about the actual movie? Or, like, the fan base or anything.
I mean, it kind of helps, but even so, I'm still kind of disappointed that at least that for now only one film is on my current watch list.
Yeah. Like, basically, like, the fact that they're just doing, like, the bare minimum to qualify. To me, it just makes it obvious that it was never about, like, people actually want to see the film. It's for, like, the people in charge, like, oh yeah, like, when that movie got an award, that was me. And first look at Spider-Man in Midnight Spider-Man, a horror comic series. The comic follows a young man who is transformed into a hideous spider hybrid by Oscorp in a pursuit for eternal life. And first look at new skins for Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn in Fortnite. The first trailer for I Play Rocky. The film follows the young Sylvester Stallone and the dramatic journey it took to get Rocky made, in theaters on November 20th. Zolo Mariduena will reportedly return as Blue Beetle in Man of Tomorrow, in theaters July 9th, 2027. The demand to see the Odyssey in IMAX 70mm is so high that fans are taking cross-country trips just to see the film. One fan even delayed her pregnancy. But we'll have to wait a few months, otherwise it's going to be too close to the Odyssey. Like, okay, Dad. like must really love Christopher Nolan films, I suppose. Dave Buscemi has been cast in the live-action Far Cry series, also starring Rob McElhenney and Lizzie Kaplan. At the first teaser for The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, in theaters December 17th, 2027. Ooh. Good Mythical Morning is coming to Netflix. New episodes will be released on Netflix and YouTube on the same day, starting from September 7th. No, I'm guessing they're getting an increased budget from now on. LEGO has recreated the SpongeBob opening thing to celebrate the reveal of the new SpongeBob LEGO set. The set will cost $220. Anya Taylor-Joy reacts to starring as an elf in the Lord of the Rings film. Quote, "If my tombstone can read Lethal Elf, then I did a good job on this planet." A movie about Cartoon Cat is in development at Sony's TriStar Pictures. Okay, Cartoon Cat, I'm guessing that's some sort of indie horror game thing. Okay. Got a first look at Hotel Transylvania 5 in theaters October 8th, 2027. Christopher Nolan says he hopes Quentin Tarantino doesn't stick to his 10-film rule. Quote, "Every film that I do is the last I'll ever make, and one day I'll be right. So every time I want to put everything into the project at hand, I'm never thinking, well, I'll save this for the next one. I don't ever want to think like that. I want each movie to be everything." Mr. Nolan makes a joke about Spider-Man Brand New Day and the Odyssey releasing in the same month. Quote, "Just saying, if you see only one Tom Holland film this summer, The Odyssey." I may end up actually seeing The Odyssey either tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. My aunt actually asked me if I wanted to go see it. It's like, oh, I'll think about it. Like, we'll see how I'm feeling, really. Obviously, I was going to be going today because, like, did a whole wedding thing yesterday. Today is my chillax day. Joe Russo won't reveal whether Dr. Doom has a connection to Tony Stark in the MCU. Quote, "It will all make sense when you watch the movies. We're back to phase 0. This is starting over from scratch. We want to make sure that everybody feels like we're not leaning on anything from the past." The plot for Spaceballs 2 has been revealed. Quote, "Somehow, Dark Helmet has returned. 40 years after the events of the first Spaceballs, 50 years after the events of Star Wars A New Hope, and 1 year after the events of The Devil Wears Prada 2, the galaxy is once more under threat. A threat so evil, so unstoppable, so completely lacking in any original ideas that it is vowed to bring back the past, every last bit of it. With Lone Star hiding, Queen Vespa on the throne, and the Schwartz stretched thinner than a franchise releasing TV episodes theatrically, the only hope for the galaxy is Vespa's undisciplined sons, Prince Starburst, and a mysterious palace advisor named Destiny. Together, they must find Lone Star, Yogurt, and any other iconic legacy characters fans are demanding before they discover the hard way that, while some threats you can fight, the reboot is not one of them. A Nightmare on Elm Street remake is in the works at Paramount. The film will express Craven's original screenplay again. The first details on Mike Flanagan's Carrie series. Set in modern day, explores teens' relationship with tech. It'll introduce various other characters with their own abilities in each episode. It will change a lot of the book's key moments, including the events of the prom being different. Releases this fall on Prime Video. Okay, taking another sip. Michael has become the first biopic in history to pass $1 billion worldwide. Christopher Nolan says he told his son that he removed his Oscars from his office while writing The Odyssey as they felt daunting to look at. His son replied, quote, "But you didn't win any for writing." Oh yeah, so I mentioned that they announced some secret stuff for Magic the Gathering. So like I said, that they did some Marvel stuff, Love Fight Girl, Stardew Valley, that's coming up at the end of this month, I believe. They also announced a Masters of the Universe secret lair, though we don't know what's in it yet. What else was there? Let me do a quick Google. The announcements, MTG. I think those were the major ones. I'm sure there's going to be more in the future. Like, we do know that some in the future they're going to do one for K-pop Demon Hunters. And it's very possible that they could do one for Zelda now that Hasbro's partnering with Nintendo for Legend of Zelda stuff. Oh yeah, they also revealed some more stuff from the upcoming Star Trek set this winter. Like, yeah, it seems to be having stuff from like all of the Prime timeline stuff, like original series, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Next Generation, even Lower Decks. They did note that, however, any of the Kelvin timeline stuff will be relegated to the bonus sheet, with one instance being a reprint of Shield Ed with what was it? Was it funny name thing with Benedict Cumberbatch, but I keep whiffing out on the last name portion of it. Yeah, with Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan, as a reprint of another card. People are on the fence about that one, because that's like the third Benedict Cumberbatch we're getting this year. Like, between Khan, Doctor Strange, and Smog. Because they also revealed some stuff in the upcoming Hobbit set, which is actually the next set that's coming out. I'm back. Sorry about that. Internet did the thing again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, not knocking over glass. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, right. Uh, yeah, as I was not exactly sure where I cut off, probably somewhere in the middle of the secret lair thing. Point is, yeah, lots of fun crossover Magic the Gathering stuff coming soon. And currently on my other website, I already pre-prepped it for going by first comment, or when the thing was made, so, yeah, I think that I could probably get through this quickly. Maybe. Well, it depends on, like, how much they actually have. Hey. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, the Powerball TCG is coming July 30th with 3.5 million booster packs already sold. Not bad. Bet that pisses Nintendo off. Since the director of Backrooms is reportedly in talks for a 3-year first look deal with A24. Warner Brothers, Universal, and Sony are also interested. Chloe Fineman is leaving Saturday Night Live after 7 seasons. Disney Plus orders a pilot for a reboot of the Mickey Mouse Club. Apparently there's been a big thing that happened in the Hunter x Hunter manga recently. After 10 years, the main characters are finally back. I guess they were doing some other story arc thing, and, well, okay, that's fair, to do the constant hiatuses and everything. I'm guessing not a lot much actually really got done. Okay, good. Guess we got a sneak peek at the Sonic and Godzilla crossover comic, which has Eggman fanboying over Mechagodzilla. Then we brought the direct G.I. Joe movie for Paramount. Future iterations of Ben 10 are in active development at Cartoon Network. Netflix is dropping a VHS special edition of Stranger Things Season 1 to celebrate the 10th anniversary. That's kind of cool. That's like the second time I've heard of like, oh yeah, a VHS special edition of thing between this and the new Tenchi Muyo Kickstarter thing. I mean, hey, like retro media is in, so Lego Star Wars The Mandalorian TV special announced, coming to Disney Plus September 2nd. BBC Studios boss confirms it will compete to become the next producer of Doctor Who. Quote, "We are in it to win it." Iron Maiden sells 50% stake in their music catalog, name, image, and likeness rights to Pop House.
Season 2, House of the Dragon Season 3.
Joe Quesada wants to do a sequel to Spider-Man One More Day and Spider-Man One Moment in Time. To which I say, oh God, please no. Keep him away.
It's kind of been a thing for a while now.
Yeah. Over to the gaming section. You said to pick one. Okay, Nintendo Store UK adds a Jumbo Donkey Kong plush releasing 12th of November for the same price as the Switch 2. Just how jumbo are we talking? Okay, 76.5 centimeters, 7.5 kilograms. And in freedom units, that is okay, so that's 76.5 at 2.5 feet. Okay, 7.5, 16.5 pounds. Okay, pretty big and heavy, but it's like, or you could just buy a Switch 2. I'm just saying. The intro to the cancelled Kingdom Hearts Missing Link has been leaked. then for English steps down from Chaz of Annihilation main role. Yeah, apparently I guess it's due to maybe health issues. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what the reason is, but yeah. Nintendo's Monster Catching patent has been rejected over a Pokemon fan game. I apologize if I end up going silent for a bit. It's probably just because I've started sneezing. DJ Davis, the Sonic R vocalist, has launched a Kickstarter campaign for a Sonic Frontiers cover album and new original song. They got the Zahir character reveal trailer for Avatar Legends, the fighting game. Apparently, Valve sees the Steam Machine as a success. I mean, I can kind of see it like, yeah, didn't exactly come out at the best time, but the whales are gonna go bite anyway. Like, who knows? Maybe in the future, if the whole RAM situation clears up, I can imagine maybe like gradually lowering the price a bit. Maybe. Fallout 77 Raven Rock expansion has been announced. Like, apparently it's a Fallout 3 prequel. GameStop CEO says games are irrelevant to company revenue. I mean, to be fair, they have pretty much gotten pretty far into the whole card games thing, so I can kind of see that. The Odyssey is getting Odyssey skins of Odysseus and Agamemnon. Jurassic World Evolution 2 Complete Edition has been announced for Nintendo Switch 2, coming July 30th. Overwatch and supports for their MOBA-inspired Stadium mode. No more heroes and maps to be added.
Tom Cruise stars the character in Thicker. Most powerful CEO in the world must save the world from its disaster, creating himself.
So yeah, I ran stuff from the other websites. So yeah.
teased for the Friday the 13th series at Crystal Lake. Series going to be kicked off October 15th. Cover cells inclusion change. Arceus presence. Colorado Commissioner. CPC operating 3 of those first section powered motor control switching units. Ogden Park. HBRDB 232. Railway 6A. So running at 125th. Ivy Diesel Group pressure washing chassis frame as part of joint cleaning event of display at EVR Diesel Gala 7th of August. Keeps it flyer to reopen this October. Further kudos, she goes through this print highlight of Brenda Frick, Humble into Oscar winner racing by the foot. Alan Walden, piece of manager, Skinner, founder of Capricorn Records. John Kirby, John Caviezel's acting coach. William Wisher Jr., screenwriter, Terminator 2, Judge Dredd, Exorcist, Beginning. Director done. Seconds, BBC. Watching on turning red. Enter the beacon for this week. Sam Neill, Jurassic Park. Okay, looking into next week, might consider starting a bit earlier since apparently Comic Con's going to be happening this week, so quite a bit in terms of news bombardments.
Okay.
Like I said, but not much else until things start picking up again around going into August. Until we can finish this little trilogy of sorts. Stay safe, stay well, get back to Yoda Soda Creations, and hopefully we'll see you next week.